What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cheef and Chart. It's your man, Don Bucks. This is brought to you by Rap and Dough, the home of money conversations. You know, where we talk all things black wealth. So, yo, this is episode Hulkamania. Interesting strain there. Like I said, don't overindulge, right, in weed. And you might want to look for some sativas, right? Look for some sativas because those are active weeds. We need you out here active. We don't need you out here all lazy. But yo, Cheef and Chart, we talking options, we talking charts. And if y'all tapped in yesterday, as a matter of fact, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so y'all know when I'm going live. Kind of late today. Had a lot going on today. A lot of productive stuff. But if y'all tapped in yesterday, I told y'all that we had an interesting gap down. A lot of selling pressure, y'all. A lot of selling pressure that was testing the fact that we was out of the downtrend, fam. Now, I told y'all that we was out of the downtrend because of the last swing high break, right? But I don't know, that big red bar from yesterday had scared jokers, man. But today was an inflection point, and I want to get into it. I want to get right to it. Today was an inflection point where we was going to say, yo, what is the market doing? Is it going to go back down, or are we going to continue this uptrend? So let's take a peek. And while I pull this up, I hope y'all got y'all seats for the Options Made Easy boot camp that's starting September 4th, hosted by myself and Todd Capital, the Options GOAT. So make sure y'all get y'all seats. Limited seating. General admission is $147. VIP is $297. Everybody gets lifetime access to the swing trading course, which I recommend that you get. And VIP gets an extra half an hour of Q&A with me and Coach Todd Cap and a workbook. So a physical workbook that you can write in. So, I mean, the course alone is $1,000 worth of value. Then you got us live. That costs some money to have us work with you individually, like we want to be working. So that plus the workbook, we're talking about thousands of dollars worth of value. General admission can get all of that for $147. VIP can get all of that for $297, but they get extras. So it's already packed with value, but you get extras if you VIP. So it's just advantageous to be VIP, right? So that's what's going on with that. But here we go with the SPY. You know, we got to look at the overall market because the overall market is what the rest of the market will be doing. So if the SPY is up, a lot of times out of 10, the rest of the market will be up. So you always want to pay attention to the SPY and see what the SPY is doing at all times, right? So think of that big red bar. I said it was too much. It was too much. It was overkill. And that's a lot of times what happens when people get caught in the trade. It'd be a whole lot of overselling. So at this point, it done stopped at a level. It's at a level right here. So let's mark it. You know, we got to mark our daily levels, right? And they're not exact points. They are areas. So it'd be something like this here. I don't like how that closed below this level. I don't like it as far as calls are concerned. Calls are options contracts where you anticipate to start to go up, right? And there's conditions. There's conditions that will let us know to anticipate that is correct or not. So it stopped where's our area? Looks like it right here. Up and stopped, came down and stopped right there. So 2 or more touches equals an area. So you want to mark your levels, areas, levels. Your levels are going to be areas, not a straight, exact line. Because price doesn't have an exact point, but it has an area, right? So draw these areas that price has been to and stopped. And this is the extreme of that right there. Boom. So these are daily levels. And of course, this looks like it wants to go to 338 or 3. It wants to come down here. That's what it looks like. You got to take what the market is giving you, not what you want the market. You can't just impose your will on the market. The market is going to do what it wants to do. So yes, we want the market to go up, but if it wants to go down, so what? Position to where you want it to go. Position, I'm sorry, I need to rephrase that. Position yourself to where it's going. Right? Don't fight the trend. Just going one way, go with it. So let's draw these levels, this trend line, so we can see where we came from, because we came from an ill downtrend. We came from an ill downtrend, and we broke it recently. So if you've been tapped in, I showed y'all how we broke that downtrend. So let's see here. I believe this is where we broke down. So let's do it. So this was our crazy uptrend since the pandemic. It went bananas after the drop. This is why people should have been buying on the drop. So that was our uptrend. And as you can see, instead of it bouncing right here, it dropped through. So then the downtrend kicked in. So let's draw. Connect our bottoms. Boom. Connect a few bottoms, right? So that's where the downtrend began. So now it stopped here and started trending up. So as it fell, you see these highs right here, these swing highs. These are swing highs of a downtrend. As it goes down, it swings high on its way down. So a qualification that a stock is out of the downtrend is when it stops and changes direction, but it trends up past the last swing high. And it looks like this was the last swing high. It broke that last week, but look what happened. It fell back through it because it contended with this level here. Let me draw this area here. It contended with this level here. See that? This is on the daily. So it tested this is the last swing high. So this is a swing high as well, but this is after this one. So it was having issues with that one, and it fell back through. So my thing is this. What do I see? Let's draw this trend line. Let's connect these tops right here and see something. Let's put these structures in here. Tops, tops, tops. Boom. Two more tops, right? That's what we're looking for. Two more tops. Like we got it right here. 1, 2, right? So broke through. Now this is ill. Let me make this screen bigger so we can really look at this. According to the daily, it looks like it done broke through this support, and now it might rally to this because support, once it's broken, becomes resistance. Once it's broken, it becomes overhead resistance. It's a level of resistance now. Well, support now, if it tries to come back up, it's resistance, that level. So now that it done closed below this support, it's overhead. It's that level is overhead resistance. So now if it rallies, it has to contend with this level. So that's why you only see a little bit of buying here, because we're not the only people that see this. And I have to stress that we're not the only people that have levels drawn out. There's thousands of other people that have levels that see these same levels as you. So that's where the level of predictability comes in at, because we're all trading these same levels and doing similar things around it. And then, but there's always that element of surprise that there's somebody out there that is not doing or don't have the same plans as us. So that might throw the trade off. So here, it looks like it might want to rally and stop. So just like yesterday, we'll have to see what happens. But from what I see, it closed below this support. And now it's this area is now overhead resistance. So the next level down, extreme, would be 395. Excuse me. So yeah, if the market starts to go down tomorrow, I would lighten my positions possibly, and wait for an edge, because I don't see one yet right here. So let's drop down to the 2-hour and see what we see in there. So this is what it looks like with a microscope. This is why you need a trading time frame, because you can't see what's going on in a daily bar. One bar has 6 hours of trading in it. So now if I break it down, if I break that daily bar down into 3 bars, now I can see exactly what was going on. Not exactly, but I can see better what was going on during the day. So now I got 3 bars to judge that by, right? And yeah, even on the 2-hour, it looks like we're closed below. No, actually, we're at a level. This is an area. This is an area. So we have to see if it's going to bounce tomorrow. because this is the 2 hour. So let me see what's going on. If I want to gauge what's going on in these 2 hour bars, drop down into the half an hour. So now, now look what I see. Now look what I see. So this is what's going on in the 2 hour bar. So now I have 4 bars to look at, right? Or actually, let me see. How many bars is that actually? 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I got 4 bars now to gauge my 2 hour bar. So I can see what's going on here. So this is and remember, each time frame has its own levels, right? Each time frame has its own levels. So that's why you have to pick one and use that as your entry and exits. So what do I see here? Do I see? Let's draw a structure. Tops. Boom. I go structure. Right. So let's make it bigger, so we all can see. All right, boom. So we all can see. Tops. And that's a structure within your, what's the name? Your half an hour time frame. So you got your levels that we didn't draw yet, but here's a structure. So we can draw some levels in here, and we would see that it's probably at 1. Let's see. Yep, it's definitely at a level. Look what the red line is. That red line represents what price is, and it's sitting on a level. So it's at a level in the half an hour, and it's approaching this trend line. Right. On top of that, what else I see? I see momentum divergence. Remember momentum divergence? We see a new high in the MACD and weakness here. Right? New high in the MACD, blue line, fast line down here, and corresponding weakness. So what this says is this is going to bounce here. That symbolizes bullishness. That it's primed for a bounce. That's what this says. So y'all can go back in the previous videos and look at what I was talking about, momentum divergence. As a matter of fact, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell right now if you haven't already for when I do these. I do these every day. I just so happen to catch the 12 o'clock strike. But yeah, every day, Monday through Friday, not at the same times. Unless y'all put in the chat what's a good time, y'all think I should go live on here. But I'm definitely every day talk about what exactly I got going on in my plays. And I'm still in MO. So let's talk about that. MO. And I told y'all I'm thinking about changing my stock, y'all. And y'all, the reason why is because I'm looking for more volatility. Volatility is the degree to which the price goes up and fluctuates up or down. And with options, we like our stock to have pretty good movement because that's how we make our money, whether it's moving up or moving down. But we needed to move more sooner than later. We don't need it to be stagnant. So how I made my money initially was playing earnings. And during earnings reports, stocks move really big, make really big moves to the upside or downside because of all the volatility that's going on around the stock during earnings reports. Problem with earnings reports is you don't know everything that's going to come out in the report. Like, the analysts and things of that nature. We don't know what's going to come out. And sometimes it might have a good earnings report and the stock will still go down. Make that make sense. So to replace that unpredictability and to put the probabilities in our favor more so, because that's what we want to do with options trading. We want to put the odds in our favor and do high probability things. Right? So in order to do that, we can choose stocks that have high volatility, period. And we don't even need to use earnings for that volatility. We can just mess with stocks that have high volatility. So that's why I want to change my stock, because Altria does not have a lot of volatility. But I'm still able to make money, but it's still a little, it's too slow for me, should I say. I'm still in this joint. What do y'all see here from me? You see a new high in the MACD. Well, not necessarily a new high. It's about even, but it's not a new high. But it's momentum. Momentum in the MACD with weakness. So we'll see how that pans out. I'm looking for a bounce here at this level. I'm still in it from Friday because I got it. I took profit here and made a call here, but it dropped. Instead of going up. So I added to my position on that drop because I seen this strength. So yeah, I'm still in it. And shout out to having time on your contract, B. Time on your contract. Shout out to that, because if it does go against you, you got time, and you can, if you see something in the chart that justifies adding to your position, that's even better. That's exactly what I did. I added to my position on that drop because I seen this weakness. I seen this momentum divergence with the corresponding weakness in the bar. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get me another contract. And hopefully my edge plays out, because that's what I'm going on, my edge. And that's what you need to go on, your edge. That's it. You see your edge, take your play and live with it. Right? That's it. That's all you can do. So I'm still in it. And I'm looking for a bounce tomorrow, just like I'm looking for that bounce in that SP 500. So if you want to learn how to do this, swing trading, click the link in the description. Should be in there to sell. I think it's a couple more still on sale, but Like I said in the beginning, September 4th, get your seat. Limited seating. Options Made Easy Boot Camp. Live options training. We're going to be doing this hour and a half for 4 weeks straight. Hour and a half for 4 weeks. 1 day a week, each Sunday. And everybody gets lifetime access to the course and all its updates. $1,000 course. VIP get an extra half an hour Q&A with me and Coach Todd Cap. And they get a workbook. So that's like over $2,000 worth of value. But general admission can get all of that for $147. I believe it's $147 or $197, and VIP can get all of that $397. So super discount, packed with value. Make sure you get your seat. And with that being said, remember, ain't no competition. It's you versus you. See you tomorrow.